Alright, we're ready. I'm ready. So let's kick this off. Oh, I used the wrong transition there. So one thing immediately is I will have to actually balance my game audio while on the game scene. That's just a self-restream thing. So we start off by kicking, also Windows noise. We start off by recording. First of all, I run this on emulator, so I'm sorry about this, but we do have a lot of restrictions on emulators, which is why we have the 4x3 layout. Essentially, we when me and Cards of the Heart made the leaderboard for this, we decided that we would allow emulator runs because GBA emulation is extremely accurate, but we decided that we would force people to we would essentially require that the title bar and the menu is shown. So that's why I'm using the 4x3 layout instead of the GBA layout. This is a GBA game, it's just our GBA layout. It doesn't really have any extra, you know, height, so I mean width, so I'm just using the 4x3 layout for that. The game is super quiet. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. I will have to reboot the game because of that again. I am terribly sorry. Let me up that all the way up to, let's say, 75. That should be good. Yeah, as I said, I will have to do some audio adjusting on my own end just due to the way. I don't know why it's so quiet. Give me a second. Again, this is just restreaming kind of thing. Can't do anything about that. I would really like to know why it's so quiet. Because it's super loud on my end. And it's not showing up in OBS as loud, so give me a few seconds here. I know we're behind on schedule, but you gotta have a good sound setup, so you give me that, you give me that. This is very odd. This is very odd. Because it is at maximum volume here, it is at maximum volume there, it's just... Well, it might be capturing from the wrong... Now it's not playing any audio, what the hell? Okay, this is weird. This is very weird. I'm going to restart the emulator very quickly. This is super weird. I've never had that happen before. It's just the audio is not playing at all. So do give me a second. Now it's not playing at all. I have never seen that. Oh man, it would not be me restreaming without massive amounts of technical difficulties. So I don't know. I do have a save slot here, so I can probably... No, I don't. I deleted that up before, so... Because obviously you don't want save slots active while you're running a game. I don't know why it's not capturing audio. This is super weird. Do give me a little bit tech issues. It with me. There we go. There we go. Now it's actually like full volume. Ooh. Let me just double check. Yep. So we're pretty much ready to go here. Again, because of all this testing, I have to reboot. You'll have to watch this cutscene one more time because we do have, essentially, this is a backup. So right now, my video setup in here is completely like leaderboard, like legal and everything. Like this is the top bar shown, bottom bar shown, everything's fine. But just in case, we also do allow playback of the movie files that you can record. So I'm also recording a movie at the same time. That's why in the bottom right, if you look in the bottom right, you can see the inputs are a little bit red, have like a red color-ish tint, and that's because I'm currently recording a movie. So time is going to start when it's just going to start when you hit new game on the screen. So let me just double check that I can start my timer with global hotkeys. I can. Perfect. So ready to go. Let's kick Beyblade Revolution off. This is oh, it didn't want to go, I guess. So sure. So I don't know why. There we go. Finally. So let's kick this off. You're gonna hear my keyboard a lot during this run. This is because just plain and simple, you need this game has a lot of text boxes. Technically, every text box in this game is technically a 60 FPS trick. So technically, but you know, averages out. But yeah, if you can mash fast, technically, you can save a few seconds. but I'm bad at mashing. I mash maybe like 5 or 6 times per second before my finger starts hurting. So, yeah, but yeah, this is Beyblade Revolution. This is actually based on the anime, yes, believe it or not. And yes, I played this game before the anime because the anime is bad. But then I started playing the game and I was like, okay, maybe I should watch it. I made it like 20 minutes before, you know, just dying of cringe. So I know. Alright, we pick up some parts here immediately, go into our workshop setup. This is just blade setup. We just pick the best parts. We also turn tips off in the settings, so that's the start. And first thing we do is not head out of our house immediately, but we go here. Because if we try to head off, our uncle will try to catch up anyway, so nothing we can do. We gotta watch this cutscene no matter what. Sorry about that. So yeah, this game starts you off with lots and lots of text boxes. Like, this is just, the start of this game is very, very slow. What is wrong with the game sounds? Yeah, this game sounds a little bit meh. It's the same on console, by the way. This console game clips the same amount. It's like, I'm guessing they kind of put the compression to the max on the game audio, but what can you do? What can you do? There's an extremely loud humming noise. What can you do? What can you do? There's an extremely loud humming noise. Let me watch it on my own. What can you do? What can you do? No, that humming noise, that is the game. That is not my audio, that is not the capture, that is just pure and simple, that's the game. This crackling noise you hear in the background, that is absolutely the game. Unless it's my mic picking up the computer fan, because that's also running at max volume, but I'm not 100% sure. As long as it's, you know, still okay. But yeah, the game is ridiculously compressed. The game audio is ridiculously compressed. But yeah, we're finally done with our first cutscene. We're gonna head over to Ray, because we didn't pick up a ripcord and a launcher from our house. And you're supposed to, but yeah, this game is horribly, horribly compressed. But yeah, if we head to Ray challenges us to a, it sounds like broken audio. Is my mic going through correctly? Just wondering. Yeah, the crackling noise, that is the game. The crackling noise is the game. I do apologize, that is just simply the game. But yeah, we pick up a ripcord and a launcher from Ray, because if you challenge Ray to a practice noise, if you challenge Ray to a practice race, match, Ray will actually just give you a ripcord and a launcher for free. He says you can't keep it, but if you just decline the battle, you can. When we pick up the launch cord and the launch and the ripcord from Ray, we go into our first battle with Sean here. So we got a perfect launch. So one thing I couldn't explain because I was busy trying to explain the audio was, first of all, yes, we technically steal the ripcord and launcher from Ray, so that's how we save a few seconds. It's a few seconds faster than actually picking up the ripcord and launcher from our house. But also we got something called a perfect start. That's a free-frame trick, and essentially the way it works is this. When you start a match, you have to hold the A button. This one you can see in the bottom right here. You have to hold that, and if you release it at the edge of the bar, and there's 3 frames where you can get a perfect launch. There's the 96% frame, there's the 100% frame, and then again 96%. And if you get a perfect launch, you get something called a bit beast, and you saw me use that immediately right off the start, and that deals a lot of damage. We want to be, essentially, if we miss a perfect launch, we're not gonna have a bit beast. 1/3 of a bit beast, because that's the bit beast in this game works in thirds. Like, you have to build up 1/3 to use it, and if you like use it at like 1.5, then that's bad. You essentially waste like half of a third of a bit beast. The crackling is overpowering. Okay, I can do that. Just do give me a second. I will do that very soon during the bit beast and max. So this is where Max essentially gives you a little bit of a tutorial, you know, how do you know, configure your blade, whatever. This is like the all in OOT, because Max will be like, did you get all of this? And of course, the default option is no, and he will tell you everything again. So, yeah. Is that clear? Yo, it was default or no? If I've reset a bunch of runs to just mindlessly mashing A. Here's it again. Of course, defaults are no. And Max will also challenge us to a, well, he gives us a choice, to a progress battle. We will take that because Max gives a lot of XP. So we need that XP. So let's hope I get a perfect launch here. Nice. If you don't get a perfect launch doing Max, you're in a very bad spot. All right, let me enable Bit Beast, and then I will turn down the game audio. That should be much better. Hopefully. Cool. So this is Max. You can see he's overpowering us hard on HP. However, we can essentially beat him pretty up well if we do get a Bit Beast. If you don't get a Bit Beast, this fight is actually much harder. You can actually lose this fight if you don't get a Bit Beast. Also, I missed my combo here. Speaking of combos, I should probably explain that. Look at my input display. Look how I'm pressing up, down, and then A. Like that. You can see that just a little bit faster. So essentially, there's 3 types of combos in this game, but only 2 of them matter for the speedrun. There's the up-down combo, and Max really likes to dodge me right now. And there's the left-right combo that we care for in the speedrun. Also, Max is powerful enough that if he defends, we won't be able to break through that, and he will actually reverse us. So essentially, we take damage instead. So you mostly want to be using up-down combos, but if the opponent is close to the wall, you want to be... No, it's a right-left combo, not L-right. Also, Max Jumper, more on that later. Jumping is the main RNG source of this game, but because it can end fights in literally seconds. So yeah, but yeah, we have enough time. We have enough now for another Bit Beast, so I'll enable that, and that should be Max pretty much done already. And we're actually going to be fighting Max twice. So you can see there's like our HP bar sort of like it's like a bar that goes around the Bit Beast meter. There's like a bar, and then there's another bar inside that bar. Like a circle inside that bar. And that's our Bit Beast meter. And once that hits 1/3, we're usually going to be using it. But later we might be saving it up. We might be, you know, staggering it. And later on we're also going to be using some best of 3 strats. But you can see Max has a Bit Beast ready, and if you were to use it right now, we'd be dead. Oh, so this is perfect spot for right-left. Oh, so that was a perfect spot for a right-left combo, but it didn't really work out. Normally what happens if the opponent is that close to the wall is your blade during an R-left combo will get stuck between the wall and the opponent, and you will do a ton of damage. Also, normally all text boxes are A only, but after fights, there's some more text boxes, and oh, I just missed it. These text boxes are B and A, and you can actually cycle between them. But before, forgot this is actually on no. Some text boxes are no, and some aren't yes. So we buy a launcher and a whipcord. We're gonna be needing those later, and then we challenge Max again because we're gonna have to fight Max actually twice. Would you like to learn about customizing your Beyblade? No, we do not. So this is the second fight against Max. Hopefully I get... Oh, I missed the perfect launch. This might get close, and I did not safety save. This could be very close. This is Monker S. If I miss this, that's bad. Because if I lose a fight, you actually lose your blade. Oh my god, I just got reversed again. If I lose a fight, you will actually lose your blade. And that's essentially a dead run. So, I did not safety save. That's not good. Yeah, so this is Slight Monkers. I'm gonna try to not, you know, get reversed here, do things like this. If Max uses, his Bit Beast here, I'm toast. I'm gonna actually wait for him to attack here and then jump out of his way. This should be a perfect short for an R-left combo. You can see why you want to use R-left combo. Wow, that last second reversal though. But yeah, this is a pretty intense fighter. Most of it is AI RNG. This game is mostly just AI, like straight up. I mean RNG, like just 100%. But there are some strats you can do, you know, like the R-left combos and, you know, not getting reversed. That should be an R-left combo, for example, if I'm like, nope, too far out. But yeah, I have enough 4-bit beast here again, so I can spam L and R. If you hit L and R on the frame, you gain control from another attack. You can actually start the bit beast early. And that saves a few seconds. There's another bit beast related trick that we might get later on, but more on that later. It's a trick, not a glitch. But yeah, if Max uses his bit beast, he has a bit beast ready here, and if he uses that, we're toast. Like, straight up. But Max... Beautiful thing is, Max usually doesn't use his bit beast. So, but yeah, if he does, then I would essentially have to restart over. I would essentially just have to reset the run and just do it all over again, and we would just be 15 minutes behind schedule. Max jumped there, and that was quite unfortunate because that was a pretty close jump. So, if you do get your opponent jumping on the frame, the yellow bars on the bottom are, that doesn't matter for now. The yellow bars on the bottom are damage meters. And essentially every attack and every bit sort of like damages the opponent's blade and your blade. And you're actually, your blade can actually break. And that will, oh no, okay. So as long as we get our bit beast here, as long as Max doesn't use his, we should be fine. Yeah, we should be able to use a bit beast here. Maybe I can get the instant bit beast. Not really. So that's Max done. 275 HP left over. That's pretty close. But yeah, we're actually gonna have to repair our blade one time into the run. So yeah. But yeah, Max down. Now I'm actually gonna spam LR. You can see how A and B. You can see how fast that was. But we're not going left. Left would be shorter, except there's like a trigger where somebody wants to sell us a blade. So we just skip that. But because we fight Max twice, we can actually go directly to like, kind of like downtown. There's a little back alley here, and this area wouldn't be open if we didn't fight Max twice. This is like the fastest way to access what's known as the Skull Gang. So Skull Gang is like early game, you know, just a little bit like a 4-part tournament where, you know, they make Kenny a little, you know, side stint. They make him cry. He runs off, feels bad. Also, they make their own friend run off, feels bad. Who needs friends, Kappa? But yeah, they're gonna challenge us. There's 5 people here. They're gonna challenge us. Skull is like the leader. This is Skull. He's like the leader here, and he's gonna, you know, be like, hey. But there's only 4 fights because Skull is gonna chicken out at the last second, so, But yeah, this is a 4-way tournament. We have to fight all 4 of them to actually progress in the game. This is a required trigger. We have to beat all 4 of them. So let's hope I don't miss perfect start again. There we go, 100, 100. So, you might have noticed why, like, for example, why am I attacking instead of immediately using my bit beast? You might be like, oh, I'm attacking and building up my bit beast, so aren't I essentially wasting a hit building up a bit beast meter? Reason I attack there is because the Skull Gang has an insanely high chance of jumping. And if your opponent jumps on the frame you attack, they will get launched in mid-air and they can actually ring themselves out of the arena. And we can't... So we just got reversed, and this is one of the big RNG parts. Essentially, every blader has like a huge... not huge, sorry, I'm bad with words after 4 hours of free streaming. Every blader has like base stats, but when you launch the game, there's actually like every blader also gets like tiny adjustments. And depending on those, the Skull Gang is really close. Sometimes you can break through the defense, sometimes you can't. Looks like we can't. Looks like I also missed the up-down combo there. So, but yeah, we're just, essentially our goal at this point is to just, you know, wear them down, mash them down with combos, and use our bit beast as often as we can. I just got reversed again, feels bad, man. But yeah, as you can tell, there's just so much RNG in this. Like the AI at the RNG, also I used an R-left combo there for the wrong part. Holy, yeah. So again, it's kind of like random whether they're gonna attack you or defend or whatever, so you don't really know. For example, there I couldn't do anything about an attack. They just attacked before I could do anything in my cooldown. So I'm gonna wear them off with a last bit beast, and that will finish them off. And that's our first... I don't actually... I forgot the name. Normally I have splits up, but this is actually the first marathon where I do splits up. Also another A and B mashing. There you go. And as I said, this is a 4-player tournament. Skull actually gives us a choice here. We can actually head off in theory. And believe this is actually the right, you know, dialogue option. We actually want to battle on because we have to beat the Skull Gang in full. to progress in the game. So another 3-frame trick, and there we go. Oh, I'm actually hitting the 100s. Nice. Okay. This is why I'm waiting. This is why I'm not immediately comboing. Also, I just got the instant bit beast, as you can see there. Not a glitch, Kappa. 1-frame trick better. You have to hold L and R, like enable it on the frame. You gain control. So I don't know if that's intended, but Slower said it's fine. There's a much worse thing coming up later. I do want to call this out quickly. That thing that's coming up later, I cannot believe this game got accepted and no glitches allowed, because you might be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm restreaming and kind of like helping with things, but I don't actually do game cuts. Slower has a rule where mods can vote on their own games. I take that way further. I don't vote on anything. So game cuts is not something I do participate in. Sometimes in a voice call alongside with them, but I just listen most of the time. If they ask me about, like, runners I know, for example, I might give my opinion, but I'm not gonna rate the run or anything. But yeah, we're just waiting on the skull gun. Just so, you know, just in case you're wondering, you know, oh, you just put your own game in, Kappa. But yeah, this game, enjoy the RNG, enjoy the fighter, enjoy the sound of combos, because that's what you're gonna be mostly hearing. Oh, I just missed. Oh, I think I got, no, I backed it up with a up left, up down combo. Alright, I'm actually gonna use my bit beast here again, because what I could wear our opponent down here with more combos. Using your bit beast actually also increases your bit beast XP, which then in turn increases your bit beast damage. So over the course of the run, our bit beast is gonna do more and more damage. So right now it's doing like something like 400, 500. Later on it's gonna do like 1,500, so that's cool. So let's hope I don't miss another perfect start. Again, these perfect starts are all 3-frame tricks. I'm hitting the 100s, dude. 100? That's 1 frame. That's 1 frame at 60 FPS. So, esports gaming right now. Esports gaming, my dudes. But yeah, this is, I believe this is Fang, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I don't have splits up right now. We do not appreciate ACI art. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, that's getting bye-bye. That's don't do that, please. I can still put in inputs in my game. Don't worry. I can still put inputs in my game while I'm in another window. Don't you worry. But yeah, this is Fang. And again, most of this is just... Good mode exists? Not really. This game doesn't really have like a good mode on RNG. It's just all completely random. I just missed that combo. I missed that because I recently found out something. We have on emulator rules. We have a rule that you can't use up and down at the same time and left and right at the same time. That's just, you know, because you couldn't do that on a real console. But what I found out about it is that our rule right now is that with priority. What that means is that if you hold up and then hold down, it would actually switch to up. But this run, I'm actually using a different mode of input on the emulator, which is called forbid, which essentially just cancels it out. Essentially, if I hold both keys at the same time, there's no key coming through. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I am the restreamer right now, so if anything happens, don't worry. I can still... oh, I should probably use my bit beast. I just missed that in the meantime. It doesn't really matter, you lose so much time anyway in this game to just pure RNG. I actually didn't ban them. Oh, maybe I should, you know. Maybe I should do that. I actually didn't ban them, I just deleted the message. People can be immature, but I think it's I think second chances are, you know, a good idea to have. But let's talk about the game more. So this is the last battle. Another 100. I think this is the first time ever. This has got to be the first time ever. I've got 100 in all 4 Skull Gang. That's 4 frame perfect launches in a row. Let's go. But yeah, once we're done with Skull Gang, which this is gonna be the last fight, and then Skull is obviously gonna chicken out, we're gonna head to the park. We could head to the park immediately. We could fight all of them immediately, but routing-wise, it just happens to be faster to do Skull Gang first. I think the opponent jumped in. I just didn't what's it called? Didn't listen to it. Oh no, I just missed my attack. Damn it. Yeah, the opponent dodged me with an attack. That's kind of crazy. Oh my, what the hell? Come on. Yeah, this is a blue attack, which is like the first... I should talk about tiers of attack. So just for... just to show off, I'm actually going to launch a green attack. Okay, that was... I'm actually going to launch a green attack... well, red attack right here. So there's 3 tiers of attack. There's blue, green, and red. Opponent just used the blue one very quickly, so we couldn't react to that. And they do more damage, but they also take way longer to charge up. And time-wise, it's just faster to just spam blue attacks, because we can just spam combos like that, and combos do quite a bit of damage anyway. But if we see our opponent defending, also let's not forget to mash this time. Bit Beast for kill. Now we didn't have a full Bit Beast there. We didn't have a full third. It's very finicky. Like, it's very hard to tell if you actually got a third through. Like, I still sometimes overshoot it by 1 bar because I'm just not sure. It's like very hard to tell. Anyway, I'm gonna move. Ah, I missed it. Okay, so if you move like 1 pixel up there and then move to the left, you will actually not get held up by the Skull Gang moving back up. But I missed that, so mini time loss for like 0.2 seconds. So yeah, we're heading to the park, and now that we've got level 3 and a already done Bit Beast, like I already like leveled up Bit Beast, these park members are gonna down super fast. Essentially, 1 Bit Beast is gonna almost kill them, which means if we miss our Bit Beast here, that's a huge time loss. That's like every Bit Beast missed here is like a 30-second time loss if I miss it. That is. So you can see they only have like 670 HP. Also get an instant Bit Beast. Again, but we didn't see the animation skip yet, which is something that might come later. But yeah, you can see if I missed that Bit Beast, I would have to do all that HP with combos, which would be a ridiculously like huge time loss. It's like 30 seconds or so. But yeah, more match. You can see this fight already done. Bye bye. Yeah. Park fights are really fast, but again, if you do miss that 3-frame trick, you're in a heap of trouble. So we do this, there's a bunch of level 2 and a bunch of level 3 opponents in this, so we do the level 2s first, because that'll help us beat the level 3s faster, because at that point we'll have a, just, you know, more attack. Another 3-frame trick coming up, another perfect launch. I miss these still sometimes. I guess today I'm just good. If that was a jump, it might have been a ring out. Feels bad. Alright, let's actually try to get an animation. This might be an animation skip. There we go, you saw an animation skip right there. So normally you're supposed to circle around the Bit Beast for a little bit, but I enabled my Bit Beast while the opponent was a little bit on the outside. Like, it's usually like stuck on the outside, so when the opponent wasn't really center in the arena, so I hit the opponent when I was like in my initial, like, you know, like curving around. And the moment you get any hit, the like animation starts. Also, I don't know why I went over that. You're supposed to go here in this order. So I just forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about like 5 things that I forgot what I was talking about. That's kind of funny. That's actually really... Yeah, animation skip. Yeah, animation skip. Ooh, 96, that was close. That was... Okay, that was the sound of the opponent dodging. And that's this... If that was a sound of the opponent jumping, which is not... It's not like a high pitch, it's more like a low-pitched whoosh. That's... If you hear that sound... do not do a combo, because if you do a combo, the opponent will essentially like, so like within the combo, like the velocity, the like vertical like velocity upwards will be reset, and the opponent won't ring themselves out. So yeah, that would be super bad. We'd essentially like throw away a ring out. It would be crazy to see ring outs. My last marathon run during Resort Fest didn't have any ring outs, but ring outs essentially can end a fight during any attack. The reason why I'm not full screening the game is for multiple reasons. A, our GBA layout doesn't have any extra width, so essentially just be a 4x3 with the same width but just less height. But I need to also, in order to make this leaderboard, in order to make a video leaderboard, or to be able to submit an emulator run to the leaderboard, me and Cards of Dark, this might be an animation skip. There we go, animation skip, nice. Videos on emulator need to have the top bar, the like menu bar and the bottom bar visible. So that's why I just use this, the 4x3 layout. So, because I can just use the same layout, the 4x3 layout. This is essentially GBA, plus the bottom and top bar. I just kind of repurposed the 4x3 layout. But I am also locally recording a movie file. Because if for some reason I like drop out or anything, like my internet, like, I don't know, like, my Deutsche Telekom takes the big oof. I have a movie file that I can submit. I would obviously pause them at the run, like, don't worry, I will not continue. But I will, we also accept like playbacks of movie recordings. So this game is super accessible in a way. Just have to record the top and bottom bar, which is super easy. But immersion, yeah. I mean, you wouldn't see more of the game, it wouldn't be bigger, it'd be the same width. Oh, come on, Sarah! Couldn't you have jumped, like, 2 frames later? But yeah, the benefit of this is if this happens to be a marathon, if this happens to be somehow like a miracle run, then yeah, this will be immediately leadable. Oh my! This is, by the way, this is why you use all left combos when the opponent is on the edge of the ring. I couldn't do anything. The moment I missed that attack, I couldn't do anything about it going into the path of a blade. Doesn't help that Sarah also reversed there. This should be... Really? That could have been an opponent's self-ring out where they jump near the edge of the ring and essentially ring themselves out. But it wouldn't have helped much. And yeah, Kenny is a little bit, yeah, because Kenny essentially says, like, don't be too hard, she's a girl after all, which is kind of also a little bit of thing. Oh, I miss it. So if you hit right on the exact same frame, on the one frame where you can actually go above the baseline, like essentially like on the one frame you should hit right? Sorry. If you hit right frame perfectly going up there, you will not need to navigate around the tree. You will just go. Essentially, you will go 1 pixel above the base stadium and 1 pixel below the tree, and it will save a little bit up on menuing. But yeah, Kenny's a little bit. Yeah, we don't condone that behavior here. But yeah, you can see the opponent's just instantly dead from the Bit Beast now. So this is actually our second to last fight in the park. We're gonna have one more fight in the park, and that's already the bottom right opponent. That's gonna be, I believe, Petey. Petey's a little bit of a mute. Petey doesn't really talk. So yeah, ... yeah. A little bit, you know, doesn't want to talk. A little bit shy. But sorry, being shy doesn't really help you from being demolished by my Bitbeast. Yeah, I do apologize for that. Ooh, that was the first frame. Alright, close. Come on! Oh, yeah, okay. So this is the thing about the talk about RNG. Our opponent also got a perfect launch, and our opponent, first of all, if your opponent gets a perfect launch, they will also get a Bit Boost, which they might use to, use it and slow you down and whatever. But worse, they get like, depending on the opponent, like 50% to double their health. So yeah, we just lost like 20 seconds. No way, we did not. We got a ring out. We actually got a ring out. The opponent ringed themselves out. We're done here. We're out of park. That just saved. That essentially offsets the perfect launch our opponent got. So we're done with park. We're gonna be heading to Ray now. First ring out. Let's go. First ring out doing a marathon. So remember this guy, the guy we kind of stole the Rip Horn, the Lancer. That's another game. The Launcher. We're actually gonna fight Ray now. So Ray, like Max, I need to get this. Ray, like Max, is a super. Oh my God! Ray got a perfect launch. We might be dead here. We might actually be dead here. This is not a joke. This is going to be insanely close. This is... I'm actually gonna not, yeah. I did not safety save. I should have safety saved. I forgot. This is super bad. This is really, really, really monker-ass. This is... I need all the blessed RNGs in the run right now, because this could be very, very, very bad. So, Ray getting a perfect launcher starts at 1,500 health against Ray's 4,500. That is very, very bad. I should have safety safe. This would normally be a run killer. Oh man, I gotta focus. I gotta focus. And Ray also, as of course, will reverse us. I am so glad that Ray did not hit us much there. So I need to focus. I need to focus. This is. I'm really hoping for a ring out here. If Ray rings himself out here, it would be super appreciated. I'm actually saving. No, 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 no! Don't do this to me. Oh my god. This is super monker-ass. My goal here at this point is to prevent Ray from using his Bit Beast as long as I can, because if I manage to make Ray waste his Bit Beast, like say waste like 2/3 of a third of a Bit Beast, that will put me in a good spot, because the next Bit Beast Ray will use will put me at around 500 health. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Because if I lose this fight, it's not like I can just restart. I will lose my blade. No. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, Ray. Don't use your Bit Beast. My only goal at this point is Ray to not use his Bit Beast. I want to mash attacks. Even if I get reversed for a little bit, that's fine. Yes, that's absolutely, completely, 100% fine. No, don't want to do that. This is super hyper monker-ass. If Ray actually builds up a double Bit Beast, I'm screwed. I actually want him to use his Bit Beast now. This might... I don't know what... Okay, yes! That is exactly what I want. Okay, this will put me at something like 500 health. Which will hopefully... Hopefully... No, it's gonna be worse. 400! 400! No, 300! I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I think it's game over. I don't exactly... There's no backup for this. I just lost the... I'm gonna have to get some backup parts. That's my only choice at this point. I'm gonna have to try and get some backup parts. Build up a blade again. And... yeah, this is... No save states. Nope, no save states, and I did not safety save. There's not much I can do. Unless I somehow manage to build up a trip. No. Yeah. This is why you safety save before Ray, but I just forgot. No HP left. Can just use my Bit Beast at this point, but it's not gonna be enough. Yep. Okay, this is going to be one hell, because you can see lost his Dragon Storm. This is going to be one hell, so this is going to be obviously a huge time loss. So first thing I want to do is I'm gonna head over to the shop, and hopefully, I believe they have a Dragon Storm in the store. This is why you safety save, and I forgot. Alright, so Blade. I've never done this. Bye. So I believe they have Dragon Storm. They do. I have enough. It's Tri-Cutter. Do they have parts? I've never had to do this before, by the way. So this is gonna be like 5 to 10 minutes of me just, yeah. Figuring out what to do. Give me a second. I need 6 balance. Alright, give me a second. I gotta get the spreadsheet up. Yeah, this is not supposed to have. This would just be a reset, and this is not something, because normally you're doing Resort Fest, I safety save there. I just forgot. So do give me a second. I will have to figure out where to get my blades from. I need Tri-Cutter, 6 balance, and normal. So Tri-Cutter, you get that from... You get a Tri-Cutter from Ultimate Siso and Polter. Ultimate backup strats using spreadsheet here. This is going to be a great time. But you know, we have a 245 estimate, we should be fine. So, Ultimate Siso or Pointer. Nope. Can't buy it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We cannot get a Tri-Cutter. Attack ring. Alright, wait this. Where can I get a ultimate transfer pistol and auto change? But I'm pretty sure I saw auto change by launcher. So welcome to me figuring out where I'll get my parts. I've never had to do that. There we go. Okay, so we can get that. And we can also get the Storm Grip from Dragoon S. So let me buy that too. Dragoon S. No, that's wrong thing. That was actually right thing. Yes. And then... Huh? I'm confused. Right, so... Do I have a Tri-Cutter here? There's a Tri-Cutter! There's a Tri-Cutter! Okay, so I want that. I want a... Do you have a 6 balance here anywhere? There's a 6 balance. And where's the... I need a Storm Grip. Actually, the blade base doesn't matter too much, so... Dragon Storm, Tri-Cutter, 6 balance, and we're back. I think. Tri-Cutter, 6 balance, yes. Yes. I don't know how much time I just lost, I believe it was like 10 minutes or so. Yes! Don't worry, I will be saving this time. I cannot believe that just happened. I forgot to safety save. Oh, wrong. And that's how the game can just screw you over. That would be a reset in a normal run. But we're back on pace. We're back. But yeah, this takes a long time. I don't know why. Yeah, Ray, round 2. Come here, Ray. No, I do not want... I want my Dragon Storm, thank you. I do want my Dragon Storm. No perfect launch, of course. Round 2! So my estimate has a lot of room for... My Resort Fest run was like a 218 or something, so... This at best can probably be like a 228, 230, if I don't mess more stuff up, but yeah, we're back on Ray. But yeah, you can see how tight it is, and yeah, if that happens during a run, that's just a reset. That's just the game saying, nope, you're not gonna win. You're bye-bye run. The getting spreadsheets back up strats.png. But yeah, I never considered to actually back up by going to the shop there. It's just never been a consideration for me, but now I guess I will make that a part of my my backup strats. On-the-fly routing. On-the-fly routing. Spreadsheet percent. You got it. You got it. So I'm actually saving up my bit base for a second for 2/3 here because it doesn't really matter, and the 2/3 will save me if I don't get an animation skip. That will save me 1 animation, and it does about almost exactly double the damage. This might be an animation skip too. Yes, nice. So I just saved a lot of time in comparison to induce 2 separate bit bases. But yeah, if you guys like RNG, yes, this game has plenty RNG. Like that, where I just can't do anything. A little bit of a late combo because I pressed down before up on my keyboard and like that, you know. Oh, reverse feels bad. Triple bars does essentially triple damage. Like, essentially just like a super long bit beast, but does basically triple the damage of the original. Of like a 1 bar damage, of like a 1/3 bit beast. Raising his bit beast, that's fine. He doesn't have a perfect launch this time. But yeah, we just lost a lot of time to Ray. I don't actually know when we started the Ray fight, but I believe it was around 30 minutes. And yeah, that's bad. But you can see, even without Ray getting a perfect launch, it is still an incredibly tight battle. In before Ray uses his bit beast again when he hits full from me comboing him down now, and then would die again. Imagine losing to Ray twice, because he will complete his first bar of the bit beast before I will be able to combo him down here. So this is like, maybe just to play it safe, maybe I should use big attacks. Oh, I don't know why. Okay, yeah, let's actually use a big attack. Oh, maybe not. Might jump. Oh, he dodged, but he dodged into the other way. No Ray? Okay, cool. Alright, that should be Ray done. Finally, Monker S. So at this point, there aren't big fights left over. We got Max and Ray done. These are like 2 Monker S fights. So we're heading back to the park because we essentially hit all the triggers to be able to head back to the park and trigger the part where the anime actually starts. Because up until this part, this was all video game fiction. This is where the anime actually starts. Because in the anime, Daiki shows up and Daiki is like, "Hey, my dude, how are you? I'm the best." But we're the best. We're the best. Not really. Well, we are the best. I'm talking about Daiki being the best. Daiki's not the best. But Daiki probably has the most, even more aggressive than Ray Bit Beast RNG. But even if Daiki gets a perfect launch, he doesn't get a lot of extra health. So it wouldn't really matter too much. But Daiki, in addition to being extreme, this might be another animation skip. Oh, really? Alright, game. Alright, game. I'm just gonna blame the game for that one. Strata Dragoon. I'm pretty sure this is Dragoon. This is Dragoon Storm. This is the blade we're supposed to have. At least I'm pretty sure. I hope. I don't even know at this point. Oh, you're talking about the Bit Beast name. Yeah, I don't actually like. I just know the mechanics of the game. I don't like actually know. Oh yeah. I know the like mechanics of it, but I didn't watch it as a kid. Okay. Well, okay, I think I watched like 1 or 2 episodes as a kid because there was nothing else going on and didn't really like it. And then I started playing this game and I started actually watching the anime because I was like, okay, you know what? I'm speedrunning this game now. Maybe I should, know a little bit about the lore. I made it a whole 20 minutes before I just turned that off. It's not something that I can survive. It's not something I can survive. But yeah, Daiki will probably be using his Bit Beast right after mine. Because Daiki has incredibly aggressive AI. The old anime? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, you can see Daiki just immediately, like, I didn't even get to attack. He's just instant bye-bye. Let me use my Bit Beast now. Time for me to take a bite. We streamers have to eat too. That was a too big bite, damn it. That was definitely too big bite. I'm gening up again right now. Yeah, back on non-full mouth. Yeah, like the anime has issues. It says, oh, right-left combo. There we go. Yeah, you can see this is why you want to use right-left combo near the edge of the arena, because that will happen, and that will just that will just give you a ton of extra hits. That heat stayed on 1 HP for way too long there. But yeah, if you need to go grab a coffee, something to drink, need to pee, this is the time. This is going to be a free this is going to be 3 sets of cutscenes with barely anything to do in between. We're just gonna essentially have a cutscene here, then we're gonna head essentially to the base to the BBA HQ, then home, another cutscene from that, and then head to the BBA HQ again, and then another cutscene. So this is like 4 or 5 minutes of just nothing. So this is coffee break, this is pee break, this is see you in a few minutes if you do need to do anything. But story-wise, this is essentially the BBA World Championship just got announced. So Max shows up, relays the news to us. I don't know how Max relays the news to us, and then we get like a feed of this. Maybe we're watching this on Max's phone or something, I don't know. But Max is all the way on the left, so I don't know about that. But yeah, it's also a tag team championship, so obviously Tyson, you know, being the Tyson's a little bit egocentric, so obviously Tyson being like Ray and I, Max and I, and like you know, you gotta make it through the preliminaries first, my dude. But yeah, also there's this weird character that shows up, Jin of the Gale, and a little bit of a plot twist in the anime. Don't spoil it, Kappa. Nah, I don't really mind. So we're gonna head to the BBA HQ because obviously we want to sign up for the tournament, right? We want to sign up for the preliminaries. We want to, you know, we want to be the world champion, right? Nope, close by. See ya. Alright, let's head back home, I guess, right? So we just beat up this Daiki kid, right? We just really beat him up hard, like, and he's the best. I'm sure, like, this crazy kid totally, like, would never, like, follow us back home or something to get his revenge or something, right? Yeah, about that. This is, yeah, lots of cutscenes. Yeah, you owe him a battle when you already beat him up, so, yeah, I guess he wants a best of 3. We never actually get to refight him in the game, so... But yeah, we're having a little fight. Our uncle comes along. Yeah, what's the ruckus? What's your little friend, right? And then this is like, this is, you know, hungry for a battle. This game has just terrible puns. Hungry for a battle. And then this, yeah. Oh yeah, lots and lots of cutscenes. I'm trying to make it this as entertaining as possible because it's just text boxes right now. Also, you can actually adjust the text speed in this game, but the default text speed is already the fastest, so that's why I just turned off tips at the start of the game. So Daiki chops on our trees here, so we don't have to do that. Which means we can head straight to the BBA HQ, you know, sneak away. The only really the 2000s anime of Beyblade, I don't remember anything. I never, like, watched anything. Except, you know, like, that 20 minutes of G Revolution. But yeah, it's time to head to the BBA HQ, you know, let's finally, you know, sign up. So, yeah, the world is just for the World Championship, right? But, yeah, registration will take place at the event, so we can go up and practice. We have to do that. We have to beat all the events in the practice room. But as I said, there's 3 parts. So Max and Ray show up. You know, we're still our friends. These were just practice battles, you know. And Max and Ray have some bad news for us. So Ray is gonna, you know, because there's only 2 people that can qualify, and Ray thinks he's not gonna make it, even though Ray's really good. Yeah, he's going home. He wants a better chance of qualifying, so he's ditching us. Bye-bye. Tyson's like, you can't. Tyson actually gets really angry. I think I watched that part. Like, I got to that part in the anime. Yeah, that's what got off in the anime. Like, here, this scene in the anime is like so like bad acting that I just turned off there. But yeah, I can't actually. I should probably talk about this. But when you can hold B to like move faster, but I can't hold B during the cutscene there to move faster. That was the normal walking speed you saw there. So I'm actually gonna do something I don't normally do, but normally I would swap my Ripcord launcher during these third battle, during the second battle here. But since I've essentially wasted a use on Ray, I will be swapping it right now because I'm scared it might break. So this is where things get super interesting, because I'm gonna do something you will not believe I will do. Yeah, just watch this and just imagine. Oh no, I just lost, but it's a best of 3. So I just ringed myself out. Why? Because I just got 2 perfect launches in a row. This is a best of 3. Look at my Bit Beast bar. I just got 2 perfect launches, so I have a double bar Bit Beast. Essentially, I lose a fight by ringing myself out, which takes a few seconds longer than actually just throwing it by throwing the launch, but I get an additional Bit Beast, which more than enough offsets the time loss from actually jumping into the match and then ringing yourself out. Downside is I have to win the next 2 rounds, but you know, that's pretty simple, given our current status with the blade and everything. But yeah, this is from this point on, all the 6 battles in the practice room, in the BBA practice, are best of 3. So we will be using that strat on every single best of 3. We'll be bringing ourselves out on the first fight, and then immediately use our double Bit Beast on round 2. And that will do just tons of damage. You can see how fast this fight is over just from the long Bit Beast. And our opponent attacking as fast as possible, so we can't actually do anything. But yeah, we'll be abusing ring outs later on again during the preliminaries, because the preliminaries are also best of 3s. And also, you keep whatever parts of Bit Beast, even like small fractions of a Bit Beast, throughout best of 3s. So I will be having another Bit Beast here, like almost ready to build up, because while withering down our opponent here, I build up almost another Bit Beast. So I will have another level 2 Bit Beast here ready to go. Unfortunately, it looks like our opponent actually used their Bit Beast, but when they use your Bit Beast, you can also slightly move around. You can use that to make them essentially get an animation skip. So you can see that I essentially held up and right, moved closer to the edge, and essentially forced our opponent here into an animation skip. Another thing that's worth pointing out now is that you can tell that the RPM keeps counting down. That's because the real RPM of the opponent is actually hidden. What ends the fight, and what matters obviously for speedrunning events, is the displayed RPM, which can only go down by 1 per frame, which essentially means it goes down by 60 per second. Which means if we do more than 60 damage per second, which we're well on our way at this point, we will essentially do over damage, and we have to wait for that to go down. This is why overkilling in late game becomes very bad, because you essentially have to, like, imagine I do 2000 damage, right, with a Bit Beast, right? But the opponent is on 1500 health. That Bit Beast is gonna finish, but by the time it finishes, the opponent's health will only have counted down to something like 1000 maybe, and I have to essentially do nothing until that counts down. And that will waste like, that can waste like up to 30 seconds for it to count down. But yeah, Battle 3 we can actually, you know, start mashing again now. That was some quick movement. We literally got a pixel perfect there. But yeah, second best of 3, and I will be doing the exact same strat. Get a perfect launch, hit myself off the blade, and then hope I time... Oh, okay. That can happen. The opponent can attack. Oh my god, the opponent getting that. Let's hope I get a little bit of a good ring out here. There we go. These ring outs, when you don't have speed, when you can't bounce off your opponent, are actually really hard. Like, it's surprising. It's kind of surprising how hard these are. This might be an animation skip. There we go. Nice animation skip. But you can see this strat, you just do so much more damage, and it's very well worth. Tyson, actually, I don't think Tyson, I don't know, again, I don't know anything about Beyblade World Wars, but I don't think Tyson is a world champion until this anime, actually, until this iteration, right? I don't actually think, this is actually, I don't know, somebody who's more familiar with spinning top lore, help me out here, because I don't know. But yeah, again, just withering down our opponent. So yeah, this game is a little bit repetitive. But yeah, you can do strats. It looks repetitive, but it actually, you know, you have to like look where your opponent is, what combo you want to use, when you want to use your bit beast. Well, I mean, in theory, England was, I mean, in theory, no, let's not talk about England. Let's talk about, you know, in theory, Germany was also a world champion, you know, in soccer. But then, you know, group stage happened. Our opponent just got a perfect launch, which means our opponent is gonna have like almost double their health. Can we get an RNG? Thank you in the chat. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. RNG. It also means our opponent is gonna have a double length bit beast against us once they use it. I actually don't know the names. It's like, believe it or not, I use the names from splits. And I don't have splits up right now, but I do know the route by memory at this point, so... what can you do? So at this point, it's essentially just this for a little bit. We're gonna have 4 more best of 3s. We can actually start breaking. I didn't call this out, but this is the point where you can pretty much break through any Blade's defense no matter what. So we can literally just mash attack at this point. Oh, not if that happens. Not if that happens. You wanna... Like, there's basically 2 things you can do. You can either stay close to the blade to minimize your attack time, like that, like I did just there. You know, use the up arrow keys to, you know, predict where your opponent's blade is moving, and then, you know, get as close as possible before they attack. But what you can also do is position yourself something like half an arena away. That has the downside that sometimes you will miss an attack, and also has the downside, obviously your attack will take longer to connect. Also, right-left combo coming up. There you go, extra hits. Also another one maybe. Oh, that was a good combo. Let's go. Finish him off with a bit beast, and that's our second best of 3 out of 6 done. So not much to say about this. I shouldn't be doing that. Once the real RPM is dead, I shouldn't be slowing down. Because when you're in a combo, the displayed RPM... That was super bad movement. When you're in a combo, the displayed RPM, which also triggers, you know, the fight end, will essentially freeze for a second. So you don't want that to happen. There you go. All right, more ring out time. This might be bad. Oh no! Come on! Damn it! Okay, yeah. I'm bad at this. I'm really bad at these ring outs, by the way. This is something I just found out, like... Essentially, this strat was found in the middle of the current world record. So yeah. Like, I was like, oh yeah, couldn't I do this? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I can do this. And then I just, you know, did the current world record. Alright. Oh, that was the whooshing noise you don't... That was the other. That was the, like, dodging noise. If that was a jump, that would have been very good. Because if you get a ring out on Battle 1, and the opponent happens to ring themselves out at the start of Fight 2, you will have a full triple out of 3 bit beast, which will not just save this entire fight, right? But also make the third fight also pretty much immediately over. That would save something like 3 minutes. Yeah, just so you know what RNG can do to you in this game. But again, ring outs are like 1 in 1,000. It's so unlikely. We don't know how to manipulate it. Like, we know that it's more likely if you position yourself like further away like this. Like, yeah, you can see, but still, it's like, oh, opponent is going ham right now. But still, it's like, if you try to force a ring out, you will, most of the time, you will just spend like, you know, 5 minutes, you know, just not comboing the opponent down or something. Are you talking about me, or are you talking about lore-wise? That's the big question. Are you saying, like, do I have the world record for this game? Or are we the world champion right now? Oh, come on. That's the dodging noise. That's the... I want the whooshing noise, the jump noise. Not that, but it's way louder. If it happens, you will notice. Yeah, I do have world record. There's only 2 runs on the leaderboard. It's me and Car of the Hearts because honestly, who wants to run this game? The Kappa. No, seriously, if you want to run this game, I will be very happy to help you out. It's just expect a lot of RNG grind. Be completely ready for this. This is pure and utter RNG. But our opponent might use our ability. I think we're dead now. Yes, we're dead now. So this is what you mean by like slight overkill. You can see I just have to wait at this point for their health to count down because the real RPM is actually 0 at that point, but I have to wait for it. So we're halfway done through the BBA practice. So 3 more to go. And 9 more, hopefully perfect launches in BBA practice. Nice, that's more. That's a good bump. Oh, and this time to jump, it should be at both. Nice. Got a secondary bump off the wall, there we go. And now, let's hope. Oh. I don't even combo at that point because there's no point. Because I'd essentially just be wasting my combo, you know, Bit Beast. My, like, parts of the Bit Beast on that combo. So I just do an attack, I just wait, and if I hear the whooshing noise, GG, I say 3 minutes. Also, another thing you can do when your opponent, oh man, come on. This wouldn't have saved my chances I already used my Bit Beast, but you know, still I would have saved some time withering the opponent down here, so what can you do? When your opponent dodges you with an attack, 200 IQ moves. But yeah, at this point the mechanics of the game are pretty simple. I guess just to show it off quickly, I will just quickly defend, just so you know, you're actually defending in this game. There you go, now we just got a reversal combo on them. Just to show that mechanic off, we can get reversals too. But yeah, oh my god, I almost mashed. If I mashed, I would have thrown away the perfect launch, and yeah, that would have been bad. That would be... Perfect launch on our opponent in the game. This is a very bad RNG run so far. We got like 3 perfect launches. Yeah, 3 perfect launches. 1 of them resulting in a match loss, which I had to back up with. So, what can you do? What can you do? It should be nah. Okay, I waited there because I didn't really recognize immediately what noise. So it might be an animation skip. There we go. Cool. Easy animation skip. So our opponent might use a very Bit Beast on us here, which would be bad because that'd be like a 20-second time loss of them just spinning around us. But maybe we can take them down before. Who knows? But smile. Look at this. Harvest will take you longer. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. That's the game just subtly telling you like go screw yourself. But yeah, our opponent is almost dead here. It would be super unlucky if she uses her Bit Beast right here. That would be so unlucky. Because there's only like 200 health left at this point. 100. Please don't use your Bit Beast. Nice. We out of here. 4 out of 6. So... 2 more to go. Essentially, you just move from bottom to top. Then 6 more perfect launches, hopefully. Oh, that's really bad. So I don't exactly know what to. I'm gonna bring myself out still, regardless. Oh, pff, what? Hello? Really? Alright, you can barely move, by the way. There we go. So I just missed that ring out, so that's... yeah, that's a huge time loss. That's essentially me just starting with 1 Bit Beast here. What can you do? What can you do? A little bite. So our opponent would definitely be dead at this point. Or close to if we didn't miss that perfect launch. But what can you do? It's 3 frames at 60 FPS and there's pretty much like, there's no music cue, it's just the bar going up, so... I do sometimes still miss that. But yeah, I do want to call up that, yeah, at this point, like, we will get into a new section soon. With no best of 3s at that point, but until then, this is, you know, slightly repetitive. But do enjoy the RNG. Do enjoy our opponent potentially screwing us over by activating their Bit Beast. But who knows, who knows. Would be kind of funny if they activated themselves now. I was actually waiting there because if they activated Bit Beast now, they would have just lost their RPM during the Bit Beast, and it would have been out for round 3, so that would have been beneficial. But round 3, I'm just gonna. Oh, there's already Bit Beast now. Round 2. I mean, well, what's it called? Bit Beast. 2 out of 3. Yeah, 2 bars out of 3. So this is the damage I would have already done in round 2 if I didn't miss the perfect launch on round 1. You can see way more. I wish I knew what to put on a filter in OBS to reduce the crackling noise. Because yeah, I do agree that crackling noise is... Yep, there you go, opponent using their Bit Beast. That crackling noise is super annoying, I do agree, but there's nothing... It's the game, it's just the game. I wish there's like, if somebody knows what filter reduces that crackling noise in OBS, let me know. I will gladly spend like 30 seconds enabling that on my system audio. So 3 out of 3 now. Nice, we get the perfect launch on round 1. And oh, not an instant ring out. That could have been, we're so close. That should be it though. I pressed it too late. Feels bad. Oh yeah, I'm really bad at those. There we go. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna attack as usual. Just to see. And it would not be... Oh my god. Another opponent perfect launch. Now the game's just pissing on me at this point. What can you do? The game is actually just pissing on me at this point. This is kind of stupid. I just want to quickly point out that over a just a little bit on the tech side, I've over a 5-hour stream, I haven't dropped a single frame. Internet-wise, I have dropped a couple of frames to encoding and rendering lag. And if you're curious, it's I dropped over a 5-hour period. I dropped 186 frames to rendering lag and 194 to encoding lag. So 6 seconds. Heard you wanted to go fast? Yeah, something about that. Something about that, I don't know. But yeah, I will just call this out during the run again. We don't actually have a Discord for this right now. But what I will actually be doing is, if you enjoy this game, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to create a Discord right now. Because we created a... This is a little bit of an off-topic, because there's not really much to do at this point. Other than finish our opponent off at this point. It's a little bit of off-topic. I ran another game. Well, I did some ILs. And optimized the first like 2 walls, like hardcore routing-wise. For Technomage Return of Eternity, and there's only one other person who even considered running that game, and that's Ozoma. And Ozoma, we were like, okay, you know what? We'll just make a Discord and we'll talk everything Technomage in there. Because who knows, maybe someone will ever join. And, you know, maybe post some threads, maybe, oh, somebody played the game as a kid, knows about a glitch. We did that. For like 2 months, we just talked and we're just under each other in English. We're both German, we still talked in English there. And just a few weeks ago, somebody actually joined the Discord and actually told us about a bunch of glitches that we had no idea existed. So, what I'm gonna do is, when this run ends, I'm gonna very quickly set up a Discord during my shoutouts. and I will post the link in there. And if you guys wanna learn this game, if you guys wanna join that, also our opponent using the Discord, using the Discord. What the hell? Maybe I should be a little bit more to the center. Hey Shadowcat, how are you? But if people want to learn this game, then you can join that Discord that I'll be posting in the chat after the run, and I will gladly help you out. I will gladly give you tips, tricks, but there isn't much to be known. I've already explained a lot during the run. But yeah, if you want a game for RNG, I should maybe mash. No, you do not need to watch Beyblade, not really. Anyway, run with all of our 6 battles here. So Kai is gonna be like, you know, oh, you're not ready for you yet. We're not ready yet. Beat me first. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna do something a little bit weird. I'm not gonna use... I'm still gonna do this. I'm still gonna ring myself out on battle 1. But... I will be building up my Bit Beast for a 3 out of 3 Bit Beast here. And that is not for time reasons. It's about the same for me to actually use a 2 out of 2 Bit Beast here. That is for human needs, because I just finished my bottle of iced tea and I need to grab something else to drink. And that 3 to 3 animation will take quite a long time to actually finish. So I will actually get ready. I will actually lean back my chair and everything to just rush out, because I will only have like 20 seconds to grab that bottle. So let me just make sure my chair is laying on... I think I put my chair on a cable. Hopefully that didn't damage it much. But yeah, I will be hopping off commentary for like 20 seconds or so. I will be grabbing a something quick to drink when this Bit Beast is going on. So I will actually stand up right now, and we will see each other very soon. So BRB. Don't have my headphones on. No. Headphones back on. Let's go. Pro speedrunning strats. Let's go. Alright, the bottom bar... Okay, sorry about that. Okay, the bottom bars mean blade damage, and yes, I'm getting very dangerously close to my blade breaking. There's only 1 red bar. Essentially, once that red bar counts down, my blade would break. So this Kai fight is actually pushing it very hard. But don't worry, we will be repairing our blade after the Kai fight. So, don't worry about that. We won't break our blade. Also, your blade only, like... Normal attacks do damage, but not a lot. Like, Bit Beasts are the main source of blade damage, which is why Ray messed up so bad. So that's battle 2 out of Kai. Again, Kai is also a best of 3, so but yeah, I don't know too much about the enemy either. I just run this game. I know. But yeah, I got something to drink now, so I can actually open that. Ah, much better. So much better. We gotta stay hydrated. Kai got a perfect? I didn't even notice. Oh, that's really bad, man. Kai's one of his opponents. I didn't even notice, because I was so focused on, preparing for my, grabbing a drink, but I didn't even notice Kai got a perfect. I would have noticed now, because of his health, because Kai's supposed to be, like, down further now. What can you do? It doesn't matter too much, as long as Kai uses his Bit Beast soon. If Kai uses a 3 out of 3 bit beast, we might get a little bit close on blade damage. But, it'll be fine. Kai, would you please use your bit beast? Thank you. Oh no, he's got a 3 out of 3 now, okay. But it's not gonna kill us. Kai, I think Kai does like 800 per bit beast, so that's gonna bring us down to like, I believe 2,400? Something like that. Right now Kai's like, you're just wasting bit beast, so what can you do? Might be an animation skip. Nah, too far. I really like that emote. Is that a duck monker ass? I love that emote. Alright, okay, so this is a 3 out of 3 bit beast. So you can see our blade will take some damage here. So monker ass in the chat. But don't worry, it won't kill it. It'll probably bring us down to like half or something. But yeah, monker ass in the chat because I've actually never gotten it that low during the Kai fight. But yeah, Kai won't be able to get another bit beast off, so we're 100% safe here. Unless I do something that I've done once, which is actually self-ringing myself out. That could have been the fight, and you heard that whooshing noise. That whooshing noise, Beyblade, meant the opponent jumped on the frame. I missed that. And because I comboed, the vertical velocity got reset and the opponent didn't ring out. So I just wasted like 15 seconds, feels bad. But yeah, we're done with Kai now. Seem to be ready, you know, and Kai's gonna be, you know, to pull the ultimate NoGA only because I let you win, you know. It's actually a quote like that in another game like I run called Need for Speed Carbon, where when you beat Wolf, before I do anything, this is how you repair your blade. You go into the workshop, blade repaired, simple as that. But yeah, Hillary is a little bit late to the party. She just found out, so Max and Ray are leaving us, so we wanna head to the swimming pool. I wonder where Daiki went. Yeah, foreshadowing. But yeah, we're not gonna go immediately to the swimming pool because to go swimming, you kind of need a swimsuit. So let's pick that up quickly. And in true strictest uncle fashion, our uncle's just gonna be like, you know, oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna, you know, babble off about Daiki. First of all. But, you know, in strict uncle fashion, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, let me do that for you, you know, as if we couldn't get our own swimsuit, you know. Probably locked away so we can just go with our friends when we want, feels Batman. But yeah, we're gonna be going to the swimming pool now. And these are no longer best of 3s. These are just best of 1s. It's like the park battles. And as usual, but first of all, before we can gain access, we need to, you know, actually pay. Because, you know, there's something called paying for services. Something about communism, I don't know. But yeah, we gotta change into our swimsuit right here. There's only this one locker that we can actually use. You can't use any other. Maybe doors are hard in this game. And we're not gonna care about the water. We're just gonna Beyblade. So there's, I believe, 5 or 6 opponents. I actually forgot how many opponents are in this. I would normally have splits up, but you know, what can you do? No jump, but that's fine. Also, one thing you will notice is our health is also rising immensely fast. Like, we started this game with like 500 health, and now we have like, you know, 4,000. So, fights from this point will be dealt with. Essentially, the fights themselves aren't really getting much longer. But since the RPM is going up, we need to worry about overkill, since obviously the RPM can only count down in 60 per second. So, I do have to worry about overkill, which is why I'm not building up my bit beast into the second bar at this point. Because if I did, then I would essentially hit the real RPM would be hit 0, but it would start counting down from higher by using it twice. you know, I used the 1-bit beast, and doing the 1-bit after the 1-bit beast finishes, I can actually combo the opponent down further, and during that, it will count down the first bit beast in you know, displayed RPM. So that's slightly faster. Normally you want to bunch up your bit beast because of, you know, the animation time, because you don't know if you're gonna get a perfect you know, an animation skip. But this is where it gets important to be aware of overkill. But yeah, 600 health left on our opponent. This will finish them. And you can see, even with that, we still have to wait like 5 seconds or so for it to actually count down. Alright, next opponent. There's a bunch of opponents in here. And there isn't really much to talk about. This is the thing about this game. It's just very repetitive fighting. I got an not an animation skip, but like an instant bit beast there, where you press L and R on the same frame. For those who missed me explaining it earlier, when you press L and R on the frame, you gain control back. It will actually immediately go into the bit beast. This is no glitches allowed, so that's obviously not a glitch. Kappa. This is any percent, yes. This is there are no other categories because there is no 100, like, you can't really 100% this game, because we don't even have a definition of 100%. Like, maybe collect all blades, maybe collect all parts, we don't know. But any percent doesn't make sense for the category name, because any you know, there is a nice comment by what was it? Yeah, by Redditor Strongman the Great, and we do have a lot of like, there's a lot of things that I will disagree with that dude, but they made a great point about any percent once, namely any percent. It means was opponents using the Verbit beast there. That's super unfortunate. We could have used ours. But yeah, any percent, you know, was created because in Super Metroid and all the like old games, there was actually a percentage counter. The idea behind any percent was, you know, completed at any percentage. So any percent only really makes sense when there's actually a percentage counter in the game. So when there isn't a percentage counter, it actually makes much more sense to, you know, call the category what it is, a world champ, because we're winning the world championship, right? So I actually Cards of the Heart, when he set up the leaderboard, he set it up with any percent, but I decided that it would be much better to change the category name. The things you can do when you're the only one running a game, Kappa. Nice, 100 launch fair. Championship percent. Ah, man. I felt the inch to just delete that message right there. Just, I feel the need. But that would be abuse, Kappa. I really like. I feel like this music would be actually like enjoyable if it didn't have this like annoying crackling issue. Like, I really like the OST like theme wise, but like the crackling just makes it so bad. Well, what can you do? What can you do? Again, if anyone knows a filter in OBS that reduces that crackling, let me know. Like, on how to like. If you can fix it with, like, say, a compressor or a limiter or an expander or whatever, let me know. I will absolutely gladly fix that immediately. There's an accurate percent. Technically. Alright, let's actually use our bit beast here before our opponent. No. Oh, okay. What? Put that in the never seen before basketing, our opponent getting a double attack off somehow. Beat game percent, everyone's like, you know, bringing out the bad category names here. Yeah, I considered beat the game, but it didn't really make sense. Also, this girl here isn't actually a blader. So we skip over her. And there's 2 more battles. And then something will happen. Something that I may have foreshadowed earlier. Let's take a quick sip. Much better. Right, so at this point the game, again, becomes very repetitive. But we will be having much more, we will be having best of 3 action again in the preliminaries and some more lore background. Because the preliminaries have a bunch of, you know, lore, so if you like that, then we'll have it too. Daiki takes a dip %. Oh man, you guys are amazing. Shoutouts to the marathon, shoutouts to everyone watching, and shoutouts to the charity, you know. Shoutouts to the people donating, by the way. We met so many incentives. And we overshot our initial goal, it's great. Percent. Oh man. This is like cursed. Guys, I'm absolutely totally like, if this is still in my chat history when I'm done with this run, I'm totally gonna screenshot it and just put it on like somewhere and just title it cursed category names. Right %. Yeah, this is definitely cursed category names right now. This is a cursed category stream now. Alright, our opponent doesn't appear to be dead. Now he's dead. Now we're dead. Bye-bye. But we still have to wait for him to count down. Mash, mash, mash. So one more fight. In the swimming pool. Dun dun. Another under. I'm getting good now. No wing out, which feels bad. I don't know. Like I wanted to say no, but I forgot what I wanted to say. Like soft lock % in Wind Waker. Yeah, like I have many disagreements with the person who said like other disagreements because that person is part of a community I have a bunch of beef with, but let's not get into that. But that one comment that really did change my view on category names. Stream glitching on no glitches allowed %, yes. Yes, absolutely. This is the best battle theme, by the way. This is like so epic. If only there was no crackling. Might be able to get another bit base off. That'd be cool. Yeah, this will definitely be another bit base. I think I can actually use it now, can I? No. And oh, the opponent got it off. Feels bad. Time for me to take another sip. We Beyblade? Hell yeah, we Beyblade. This should be an animation. Oh no! Bounced on the other side. Like if I went upwards there for the you know, the initial swing out, that would have absolutely been an animation skip. But unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. All right, we're done. So remember Daiki? You know what's that kid up to, Tyson? Yeah, foreshadowing. Told ya. So Daiki's just gonna storm in here in full cloths, you know, just not gonna care about the rules. You know, gotta be in a swimsuit and a swimming pool. And you know, the guard, we actually attract the guard, he'd be like, get out of here. Yes you were. No I wasn't. Yes you were. Be quiet. 6% hell yeah. So, plot twist, by the way, that guard is gonna tell us about the rules because there's actually not Beyblading allowed, you know, there's actually a rule, like a sign. can't you read, Please say nobody, and then the guard's gonna be like, plot twist, stupid rule, wanna battle me, hello. So yeah, I guess we're battling the pool guard now. So this pool guard, please, bless RNG, please do not get a perfect launch. This pool guard gets like double its health. This is like the highest health boost of any opponent when they get a perfect launch. Are you serious? Are you actually serious? Oh, come on! This pool guard normally has like 2,500 to 3,000 health. That perfect launch just lost us like 1.5 minutes. Oh my god. This game can annoy you. Also, this pool guard sprite is so big that it actually covers the lower parts of the or like health meter. So I won't actually be able to tell when this pool guard is like properly dead. Like the blade is properly done for, so that's another challenge with this fight. Like you actually can't tell. You'll have to, stop attacking and see if the opponent does any actions. Running in the pool area, guard got mad. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, thank you, Terrorons. But yeah, welcome to RNG Revolution. What can you do? It should be the bit beast. There we go. What can you do? What can you do? Pool guard might get another bit beast off here, but if it does, well, what can you do? Pretty sure he dead? No. See, I can't tell when that pool guard is gonna be dead now. Essentially, you just have to guess, right? Essentially, because I don't want to continue coming if the pool guard is dead. Like if the RPM is the real RPM is already at 0. Okay, there we go. That's the real RPM. 1,000 left. I didn't know that it could have been 200. What can you do? What can you do? The estimate is very, very generous. Don't worry. My world record for this game is actually I believe on the leaderboard there's a 218 or 217. I have a movie file of a 215.03, but I still have yet to encode that into a video that could be submitted. Lazy. And busy with lots of marathons. Busy with researching for marathons, busy running marathons completely. Because the Need for Speed community, which, this is not my main game, by the way, I just want to quickly cover this out. Like, this is not my main game. My main game is, maybe I should use my bit beast, that might be a great idea. My main game is Need for Speed Carbon. And the Need for Speed community just very recently, this August, had its own, what's it called? Dude, I'm missing words. Community marathon. Yes, we actually had an online community marathon in the... oh my god, I forgot about... Yeah. Let's go outside in a swimsuit, guys. That's a great idea. There's a blade here, by the way, but we don't fight him. Doors are hard, by the way. Doors are like... yeah. Oh, I picked up the apple. I thought it was down far enough. But anyway, no more cutscenes we need to do. We can head straight to the BBA HQ at this point. I mean, not HQ, the stadium where the World Championship, not the World Championship, the preliminaries are going to be held. You can see there's a blade on the left and an apple on the right. We're not going to pick those up. I didn't want to pick up that apple on the way because we don't need strength. Apples give you strength and we don't need strength at this point. Because strength doesn't increase your attack. Strength just increases your endurance. So we're gonna register for a World Championship. Well, the preliminaries. Which is technically registering for the World Championship because if we win, then we get to be in there. Daiki shows up again. Daiki, slightly the annoying kid. So gonna beat you, so gonna beat you. Yeah, what can you do? 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 That is a little bit annoying. Also, lots of cutscenes. Too many cutscenes. Jin of the Gale shows up again. Jin of the Gale is like the character you saw in the park. And, you know, we still don't know who they are. We still don't know, like, what their relationship with us here, but what can you do? Thinks our team's gonna break it, but nah. And now we just, you know, flaming the official here, you know. I demand some respect. The adult is talking. This is where you sip it, the adult is talking. It's okay, eventually, finally does show up, but spoilers, if you've seen the anime, you know what happens with Kai. At least I assume what happens in the anime. I don't actually know, but Kai's gonna ditch us later. Spoilers. We're not actually gonna have him in the team. So, a little bit funny scene, you know, dressing room. Shouldn't we dress separately? Oh yeah, you know, you changed. So, we're not gonna head to the stadium immediately because we need to trigger a quick cutscene here. We need to go up here and actually go outside here. And, you know, Jin of the Gale shows up and is like, ha 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 ha, and like, bye bye. And now we can actually start the preliminaries. This is gonna be another cutscene. This is Bakugan Battle Drawers. But yeah, the preliminaries are now starting. So there's two groups, and the winner, essentially two brackets, and the winners of both the brackets will go on to tag team tournament. Yeah, tag team tournament. And there's no more textbooks left here. We just head straight into the stadium. Our first two matches will be back to back, actually. So let's get them started. So these are best of threes again. So we can do the same strategies again. As in the BBH. Another thing is, you will notice that our whipcord and our launcher are almost broken. This doesn't matter because for some reason during the preliminaries, our ripcord and launcher no longer take damage. Very convenient because if that wasn't the case, we would have to buy two. So yeah, that's very convenient routing wise because else we would have to buy two and we don't actually have enough money that early on in the game. So that's very, very convenient. So we're fighting Andy now. In the text box, you saw Andy a little bit, you know, be like, hey, it's Tyson, you know, we're friends. Well, we're friends with Andy, and Andy chills at the other park, at the sports park. Except we completely skipped the sports park. The sports park is not needed at all. It's like a completely optional thing if you know what the triggers are in this game. So we just skipped completely over that. You're supposed to go over, you're supposed to fight like other people. It's actually kind of like a maze. There's like a maze part in the sports part. Maybe one day we'll have like a proper definition of 100% and I'll do a run of that and then you'll see that. Maybe for next completed one, who knows? Because that's another marathon that's slower the demon runs. But yeah. Oh, that might have been a... Okay, no. I thought I heard a jump noise there, but I didn't. Right-left combo to get some extra hits. Nice, let's go. Interrupting the attack. Nope, you don't attack me. Ah, he did. 100% beat all fights. I don't know if that's... But I will have to decide with cards, because cards did set up the leaderboard. I mean, he doesn't run the game anymore, but I still have to consult with him. And Bit Beast. Actually, I should have saved that up. I actually should have saved that up. Because I do like... yeah, that was a bad decision. I should have just comboed Andy down and then save up for 3 out of 3 Bit Beasts. But what can you do? What can you do? Doesn't matter too much. Oh, Andy, you... And look at that. I believe Andy got a... Actually, no. Andy got that from building up our Bit Beast in round 2. Well, the last round. Because round 1, we just immediately yeeted out of it. 100% beat all fights. I don't know. Beat all faults, get all Beyblade parts. Well, here's the thing. You can buy Beyblades multiple times, so what's a proper definition of 100%, right? It's like... kind of like an OOT, where... like... or like... do you need to, you know, if you define it as get all parts, what if you have what if you have all parts but not all blades, for example, right? Or like the other way, like how do you define it? Get all of them at least once? Yeah, that's a good idea, but it's just once you decide that, you're essentially locking in the category forever, right? So I don't want to like make a rule set and then, you know, do runs and then like, you know, 2 months later be like, oh yeah, we kind of forgot about this thing. That's very bad. And if you say get all blades, then yeah, you can theoretically buy them, right? So you'd also have to beat all opponents. So I don't know. But then, do you consider Andy here and Andy in the park 2 different opponents, right? Like that? Things like that. Because there is no, like, tracker. There is no tracker that says, oh, you beat 100% of the game. There's no percentage counter. It would just be an arbitrary definition for us. So, I don't know. Andy's dead here, so this is the first best of 3 in the preliminaries done. We're just waiting for the RPM to count down here. So you will see me do this. If I overkill my opponent in round 2, you will see me do this often. And this actually builds up the bit beast as well. Just very tiny, but you know, it helps. It helps. Every hit actually helps, see. All possible fights %. Oh my god. So yeah, as I said, it's 2 best of 3s in a row. So we get to meet Sarah again. We fought Sarah in the park initially. And now we're done. Oh, I don't know why I attacked there, but I'm supposed to ring myself out here. But that could have gone really well if Sarah jumped there. That could have gone really, really well. What the hell, Sarah? Alright, Sarah really wants to jump, apparently. This category will be played until you get 100% tired of spinning tops. Exactly. I mean, 100% would also involve the probably complete the World Championship to its fullest degree, because that's coming up relatively soon. We're not actually going to be completing the entire World Championship. In this game, you're supposed to fly to like 7 or 8 different cities. The way we skip that is why I'm actually surprised this game got accepted. We're gonna be doing a ridiculously, like, OP skip that is, like, probably super, like, the most borderline thing you will see in the marathon. I'm actually surprised Slower and the others, like, the other game cuts in the team actually accepted this. Because that skip is ridiculous. But, you know, more on that later. At this point, it's just wearing down our opponent again. I'm not going to do the same mistake again. I'm actually going to save up my bit piece at this point. And hopefully get a 3 out of 3 bit piece. And that will give me a nice break. Oh, Sarah almost ringed herself out. At the end of a fight, it's not as good as at the start of the fight, obviously, but it would have still been very nice. I believe Sarah's RPM should be, you know, her true RPM should be, yep, there you go, 500. Just finish counting down. So as usual, we can break through defenses at any point. At this point, there you go. I don't know what Sarah escaped from us with an attack and then we catch back up. And that's an RLF combo. And look at these extra hits. There we go. Alright, so maybe Sarah will jump again. Oh my god, she did, but it's just... What? I've never seen that. Just in case, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to force a ring out. This is what you would do if you force a ring out. This might lose some time. This might lose some time, but maybe we'll get a ring out. No, I missed it. Oh, god damn it. Oh, she used her bit beast. Well, she was gonna use her bit beast anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I was trying to show. Because she seems to be. Again, as I said earlier, in the. Look at that aggressive AI. What the hell? Never seen that. Again, at the start of the run, I said that bladers do get like random, like, you know, stat-like bonuses or reductions. Their aggressiveness, like how aggressive they are, also matters for that. Like, you get like, you know. But Sarah usually is definitely not this aggressive. It's, What about Beyblades in real life? I wouldn't know. But yeah, this is probably the best example of an overkill. So even if I so once I start, you know, I'm still gonna. She still has some real RPM, but that's gonna be going down very soon. She's gonna be at 0 real RPM very soon, which is now. So that was at 1,800. This is fight 3. I don't have to do anything. 1,800 means I essentially just lost 30 seconds to an overkill. So what can you do? But yeah, you just have to wait at this point because we have to wait for displayed RPM to go down. Nothing to do now. Quick grab a sip. Actually, I don't have time for a sip anymore. Didn't have the Beyblade hole in your school? Nope. I did not. And we're done with Sarah. Dun 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 dun. So we're gonna be heading back into our stand. We actually have manual control here until, you know, you get back into the room here. So that's kind of funny. So Kai won his matches. Kenny is going to do, I believe, his first match, and Kenny will, you know, obviously he will win, you know. We gotta set up for, you know, a plot twist. Kenny has won his first battle. Don't actually get to spectate it. It would have been cool if they put it, you know, here where you can already play as Kenny. Daiki and Kai are gonna be in the, you know, in the semifinals, and our next battle is beginning, so this is literally just head into the dressing room and head back into the arena. Just more cutscenes. But Trinifty also shows up. I'll be watching you. So more fights, and you know, remember Skull Gang? Yeah, we finally actually get to fight Skull. You know, Skull, you know, kind of chicken out when we're fighting the gang, so we do actually meet at last. But, yeah, Skull, you're going down too. Sorry. The character name Tyson. Yes, the character is named Tyson. Oh, that was too early. That was too early. That was good. Yeah, the character's names in the Beyblade anime and whatever is Tyson. Oh, that was inches away from a ring out. Oh my god, that would have saved so much time because that would have been a triple bit beast into round 3. Goddamn. Yeah, Tyson is the English name. I don't actually know what the Japanese name is because obviously with... But actually I don't even know. Is Japanese originally a Japanese anime or not? I don't know. Because I know there's some very rare cases of, you know, like a, you know, show that kind of looks anime being, you know, translated into Japanese, but cool, original Japanese. Again, I don't know anything about the, well, I know some parts, but not much of the lore. I just play games fast. Right. Not the most optimal or left combo on the edge there, but what can you do? Takao, I don't even know how you pronounce that. I have no idea how you pronounce that. I'm not even gonna try. Well, I did try. I just, you know, I kind of pronounced it like how you would pronounce the English word. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it Japanese. No, not the company name. I figured that out. I'm talking about Tyson's Japanese name. And again, I'm saving my Bit Beast up because I would be overkilling Skull, and I might as well just use save up essentially the damage for it. But I would be overkilling Skull with for round 3. That was, yeah, that can happen with all of combos. Sometimes the blade just stays on the, you know, just waits a long time before actually attacking. Thanks for dodging that Skull. Takao? Alright, Takao. Or Takao, you don't know. I'm guessing Takao though. So Skull's going down. And that's battle 2 out of 3, and now it's time to finish battle 3 with a nice 3 out of 3 Bit Beast. If he jumped there, it would have been very unfortunate. Well, it would have still been a huge time save, but I would have saved my Bit Beast for nothing. Alright. Full 3 out of 3 Bit Beast. I hope you guys like P breaks, because this is definitely a small break right here, like 30-45 seconds. Go take a sip. And you can see how much damage that does. So Skull is probably going to use his Bit Beast one more time in the fight, but it doesn't really matter. We have to wait for his RPM to count down regardless. On fire combo, that's good. That's what we want to see at least. Because these combos are most of the time up-down combo. Most of the time it's just a wild combo. That's a. I actually never count how many hit 5. It's 5. But yeah, with a what's it called? With a left-right combo, you can hit so many more hits. You can hit like 10, 12 hits if you're lucky. If you get really well stuck between the blade and the wall. I believe Skull is dead now. Yes, Skull is dead, so there's nothing more for me to do. Since this is I'm just doing this for practice, but there's nothing much to do at this point, so I'm just gonna do this for practice. This is how you gain slight amount of bit. Maybe I will actually gain enough for full Bit Beast. Nope. Feels bad. Didn't get enough for 1 Bit Beast, but slightly more maybe. Because using my Bit Beast would have given me Bit Beast XP. And that would have obviously, you know, given me like, you know, 1 extra damage per Bit Beast per round. So more cutscenes. And then it's on to the finals. So yeah, Kotaro is fighting Kenny in the, you know, in the round before us, and then he's like, "Can I have your autograph?" In the, I believe in the anime they go more into this. They go like, you know, Kotaro actually steals some secrets or something, and using that he beats up Kenny. But I don't know much about that. I don't know. I just heard that from someone else. But yeah, Kenny's gonna lose to Kotaro partly due to that, partly because Kenny is not that good. Kenny's kind of like the tech guy. Kenny is kind of like in this Kenny in this like blading groups is kind of like me in No Glitches Allowed staff team. I'm the tech guy. Alright, so we're off against Kotaro, final battle in the preliminaries. And then of course it's more cutscenes. So we're off against Kotaro. Final battle of the preliminaries. Pretty much no danger of losing unless I like ring myself out 2 times or something, but unless I have a complete brain freeze or something, that won't happen. My main concern at this point is losing times to perfect launches, or jumping way too late. Well, I got so much speed that I just didn't expect it. Oh! I I saw like last second how much speed I got. We just instantly pressed the button. Alright, maybe? Oh, no jump. No jump. This should be an instant animation. Oh, just brutal inch missed it by an inch. Kenny's Bitbeast got stuck and it's gonna be annoying his Beyblade, so he has a severe disadvantage. Oh, is that the lore? Is that the lore? Because that doesn't make sense, because Kenny... I guess they forgot to put that in the game, because Kenny... spoilers, we will be playing as Kenny later, and we will be having a Bitbeast. So, great lore there, guys. Great translating this into the game, Kappa. How does a magical creature in a spinning top get stuck inside a computer? Why am I asking this? It's an anime about magical spinning tops. Oh man. I don't know if you guys can hear my keyboard while I'm talking. I do have my noise gate very well configured, so it's not like when I'm it's not like when I'm talking, you're not gonna like when I'm not talking, I see that my mic isn't lighting up, but I don't know if you can hear it while I'm talking. But yeah, so Kotaro used his Bitbeast in the middle of us rushing to them with the attack, and that happened earlier too, but it didn't really explain it in full. When that happens, you actually can't move around, which means you can't trigger the animation early. So I just lost a little bit, but not much. Compared to what I've lost to losing the fight against Ray and having to essentially remake my blade. That caught me off guard! That caught me very off guard! That caught me very off guard. Alright, I guess we're using a 2 out of 3 Bitbeast. It's a shame that happened at the end of the fight, because that's not a big that's not a big time save, because, you know, what's it called? Because it was at the end of the fight, right? But still, that helps. That helps. Would have been nice to have it at the start, though. Oh, come on. Oh, what the hell? That was an up-down combo, and that hit 2 more attacks. What the hell? That's Welcome to RNG. Welcome to RNG Revolution. I am your host. So Kotaro's almost dead. His RPM is still counting down. So if we're lucky, we can probably get his RPM. Like, we can probably activate our Bitbeast before it even stops counting down. If we're lucky. I think it's 1 more combo. Alright. That should be Kotaro down. That's definitely Kotaro down, yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, you can see it like stopped at 712 for like a split second there. Kotaro's down, we're onto the World Championship, but of course, a million cutscenes about, you know, the auto block, the us, and yeah. So, if you don't care about lore, if you don't care about the background, this is the time to take a quick bathroom break, take a, you know, grab something to drink, eat something. We're done here. Dun dun. So the bars on the bottom of the race have... Yeah, they are. Sorry, I keep forgetting to say that. The bars on the bottom don't really matter at this point. So June of the Gale shows up again, and it's like, you should thank Kenny. You know? It's about how you win. It's kind of true. It kind of applies to speedrunning too. But yeah, Kai and Daiki are going to be fighting now. And he thinks that we're fighting, but if he wins, he's fighting us. Which is not the case because it's a tag team championship. And he's like, what? No! It's great. So Block B finals, and he's like, "Oops, is this still on?" You know. That announcer is me right now. I'd like to actually accidentally have my mic stuck on Discord when I'm Discord capturing the audio. So you know, Kai is just kind of zoning out. Speaking of Discord capturing, just a little bit back end, I figured I'd talk about this because this isn't really important. Kai's gonna snap out of it anyway. So on the restream side, there's basically like two ways we can handle audio. There's either like if the runner can provide all the audio, we just make them sure that we're like when I'm talking, I'm at the right volume on their side, and their mic is right. Well, Daiki gets knocked out here. That's one way, and I'll talk about the second way of capturing audio after this. So Jin of the Gale gets selected as the coach. Everything has been decided, you know. So we're gonna have some backup members here, and Kenny is gonna get picked, even though it should be theoretically Kotaro, because Kotaro was the runner-up in the Block A finals. But you know, he's like, you don't have to. Whatever, I missed the text box. So our team's gonna be, us, Kenny, Daiki, and Kai, but yeah, something about Kai. And Jin of the Gale is gonna coach us, and this is like sort of like the in-game, reveal of who Jin of the Gale is. This is, yeah, it's Tyson's old brother. There you go. It's time for the World Championship. So more cutscenes, obviously. This isn't even the last of it. We're gonna meet up in the BBA HQ again. Dun, 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 dun. So I hope you guys like text boxes. What a dramatic chart of events, I know, right? So I would have totally expected the game to force us to go home and then back to the BBA HQ, but we actually get to just put here. So results for the other teams, just, Ray obviously making it, to the finals. And I believe... I forgot if I say something about Max. But I don't know anything about that. I don't, I guess. PBB All-Stars, yeah, that's Max's team. There you go. It's time to get ready. But yeah, the game doesn't force you to go back home, but the game does force you to get to the airport. So everyone's heading off. Where's New York to the USA? And he's like, isn't it over the ocean? We're flying! No! And this is the scene where Kai, bye-bye. Yeah, Kai's not on our team. So we're to a free team now. But that's fine. Dun 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 dun. Fitting music. Let's head to the airport. Is Tyson Solid Snake or something? I don't know. Alright, so World Championship. This is the first instance of the point system. So during the World Championship, there will be a point system. So every city, there will be 4 best of 3s, but we don't have to win like 3 best of 3s. Every time we win or lose a match, we will get points. If we win by KO, our team matches, not best of 3s, matches, individual individual rounds, right? If we win an individual round, we will get 3 points. However, if the round is a ring out, the winner will only get 2 points, and we will be abusing that. So we will be essentially using the point system, and because Tyson at this point got so much ridiculous amount of HP, we're not using him anymore. We're gonna be using Daiki and Kenny, which is literally faster. Like, Tyson at this point got so much HP that the opponents would essentially just take ages to count down. So, what is our strategy? We have 12 matches. We can win 3 points if we win by KO. We can win, we can lose 2 points if we wing ourselves out. That's our main strategy here. So what I'm gonna do is, in the first best of 3, I'm gonna ring myself out once and win the other 2. So let's do that right now. And now I'm gonna win the other 2. So I lose 2 points in the first round. But I will be winning 2 more. So I will get 6 points for that, for 2 wins. But I will lose 2 points for the ring out. So I will be ahead by 4 points. This is important because for the now other 3 best of 3s, I can do a double ring out strat. Essentially, the first 2 matches, I will ring myself out, and then for the round 3, I will get a triple 3 out of 3 Bit Beast. And that will lose me, doing these best of 3s, 4 points for my ring out, because there are only 2 points per red, but I will win 3 points for the KO. So I will per best of 3 only lose 1 point. 4 minus 3 is 1 point loss. But because in the first best of 3 I'm actually gaining 4 points, and I do this strat where I lose 1 point in 3 other best of 3s, I will win every city with 1 point remaining, which is this strat. Normally, what we would do is throw the matches by premature launching, which you will see later because of the skip that's coming up. But this strat means that we only have to win 5 matches instead of 6. Or even 7 if you don't ring out at all. So that's kinda ridiculous. Yeah, so we're gonna be winning our 4-point gap right here. Now this math also means that we cannot take random ring outs. Like if your opponent rings themselves out at this point, we can't take that because we'd essentially be throwing a point away. Again, as I said, we're winning by 1 point, so we literally cannot throw points away at this point. So we have to stick to this strategy. If I hear the jump noise, I'm gonna combo through. I don't want the opponent to ring themselves out. If I do, I'm gonna have to win an entire extra round, which would be bad. Would be very bad. So now that the strategy is explained, opponent using the Bit Beast there, that's unfortunate. It's time to, we should probably talk a little bit more about the World Championship, because you're supposed to fly to like a bunch of different cities. You're supposed to fly to New York, then to, I believe, Rome. Yeah, I believe it's Rome. And it's Rome or Cairo, either one of the two. And then to a bunch of different cities. And, well, we're not doing that. So, it turns out that at the end of that entire trip, where the finals will be held in New York as well. So we start the World Championship in New York and we end it at New York. It turns out that at any given city, you can actually fly, you can actually leave the stadium area and go to that city's airport. It has like a special airport and everything. You can fly back if you want to. Turns out, at that point, you can fly back to New York. So essentially you would fly from, well, you would fly essentially from the second city to the first city. At that point, the game would think that you're, well, first of all, before we talk about this is where the double ring outs come into play. So I'm gonna be doubling ringing myself out because I'm 4 points in the lead right now, remember. So, ring myself, oh, come on. Right, now. Ooh, yeah, I'm really bad at those. As I said, I'm really bad at these. This is a kind of new strat. There we go. So, now I'm only 2 points in the lead. And now I'm gonna do that again. Good morning, Piku. Now I'm even with points, and now I'm gonna win one more. Piku, if you wanna join the voice call, be my guest. I have to combo you because I didn't know if that opponent was gonna jump. Oh! Alright, there we go. Piku, if you wanna join the voice call, this would be an appropriate time because now I could configure your volume. That would be very appreciated. But I think Piku needs to set up anyway for the next... right, Piku needs to set up his OBS to take over in the next run, so... So yeah, point system is explained. I will be losing essentially 1 point per best of 3 now. And I will be winning the city with... the entire, like, city event with 1 point remaining. Cutting it close. So, as I said, we can fly back from the second city to New York. At that point, the game thinks that we're, you know, back in New York 1. But the game also has, you know... See, this is the thing. This is where I'm like, I'm really surprised this game got set because it's got this huge and ridiculous skip. The game, when you're at that point in New York, the game gets confused. Thinks you're still in the World Champ. You're not really at New York and lets you fly to New York, from New York, which essentially makes the game at that point think you are at the second part of New York at the finale of the game. Yeah. So we're gonna be skipping over like 5 or 6 cities. I have no idea. Like, I very specifically called this out in the mod chat. Like, this is a skip, this is in the game. And they were like, no, we don't consider that too big of a glitch. And I'm like, you know. But, I had a talk with this with KingJ, too. KingJ was last day Celeste runner. We talked a little bit about this. And KingJ, you know, KingJ made a great argument. You're just going on a quick sightseeing tour in New York. You know, you're just boarding a helicopter quickly, Kappa, flying over New York quickly. So you can see. By the way, this point counter here, 4 points to White Tiger. That's inaccurate. That's just inaccurate. But the final point card is actually accurate. That says where it says 3 points in the lead. That's accurate. To be fair, the game intended it. I don't think so. Yeah, this is like, that skip that's coming up is super omega borderline. Like, it is crazy. It also like messes up the animations and stuff. So it's like very, 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 very borderline. If I could ring myself out, that'd be great. There we go. That was like pixels. Pixel ring out. No! Oh, that was way too close. That opponent like tried to like attack me under myself. Oh, and I missed the perfect launch. Feels bad, man. Oh, don't you dare ring yourself out. That's super dangerous. Again, as I said, I don't want the opponents ringing themselves out at this point. Because then I would have to do an entire extra fight. By the way, if that happens on the final fight, we would tie in points with me having no chance to recover. That would result in us tying. Yeah, that would essentially tie. Yeah, that ties the points. I can't do another match to do it. And if you tie points, you auto-lose. Because video game logic, you just lose the event. Because of course you have to win. And you know, there's like no tiebreaker or anything, right? Oh no, okay. Oh man, what can you do? If that happens, that'd be like a 50-minute time loss. So that would probably make this run overestimate. Not gonna lie. Don't you dare. Nice. Yeah, opponent would be dead right now if we got the triple bit beast, but man, what can you do? Well, I can actually use up one more bit beast here and then... Oh, really, my dude? What? You can't actually stay on the outside forever. At some point, the opponent's blade will jump on you. So, holy crap, can I, like, please? There we go. I missed my keys. Like, I tried to, like, you know, hit the keys, and I put my fingers down too little and didn't hit the keys at all. But yeah, we're done. So again, this first point card is inaccurate. This point is accurate. We're led up by 2 points. We're gonna lose the first two, which is gonna put us in the back by 2 points, and we're gonna win the last battle with a KO, which gives us 3 points, and we'll win by 1 single point. Monkeress. Because if Maria here rings herself out during the last match, oh boy. Oh boy. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Oh, that was too late. Wow, she just did to us what we do to opponents. There we go. Battle 1 ring out. Battle 2 ring out coming up. Ah, we got the other star partner. There's actually like 2 different... Oh my god, I get the instant ring out on the second star partner. That's kind of cool. There's a different star partner. You can see the blade started somewhere else. And that's... On Battle 1, you will always get the star pattern like that you have always seen for Battle 1. It's like, it doesn't random. But on Battle 2, sometimes you get that star pattern. It's like a 50-50 whether you get that pattern we just got there or, you know, the normal pattern. But yeah, you can see she's just instant dead from a 3 out of 3 bit beast. That's why we want different. That's why we use this strat, because it just kills opponents instantly, like that. And we're done with New York 1. So this is where yeah. If you if you're truly in spirit of this marathon, this might be a time to look away. Like, you know, close your eyes. We're going on a quick sightseeing trip in New York. Shout out to King J. White Tiger X is losing by 1 point. They lost by 1 point. Feels bad, man. Speedrun strats. We're done here. So we are going to Rome, and we're going to pick Daiki and Kenny in reverse order. This is because essentially the game alternates between the 2 picks we have, but we want to start with Kenny in the next city. Again, you might want to look away now if we're, you know, maybe the glitch is allowed. So, Daiki, Kenny, but it also automatically picks Daiki here. There's nothing you can do about it, we can't like exit out. So what we're gonna do, because we want to get to the airport as quick as possible. The results here do not matter for this sort of like when we fly back. So what we're gonna do is just throwing my dudes. Bye bye. Imagine going like, you know, as a to, you know, just stadium with the opponent just does this, you know. Bye bye. Like, he loses this match, so leading by 9 points, but we don't care. So I'm not even gonna hold B. You can see I could hold B, but I'm not gonna do that because if I move too far down, I would have to do all of this again. I would have to throw another like 3 matches like that. So we're heading out. Might be time to close your eyes. Kappa. Doors are hard, by the way. So we're heading to the airport. Yeah, I have so much respect for your forfeit ever match. So we're heading to the airport. We're gonna fly back to New York. And now we're gonna go on a quick sightseeing trip to New York. Around New York. And hello, we're at New York too. We're at the finals. Yeah, I am surprised that this got accepted, but you know what, can you... So, usual strats, again, ring out on match 1. Whoa, that speed. Okay, that was bad. Ring out on match 1, win 2. And then win the lead by 4 points. Not even gonna bother attacking because, again, I don't care about Beyblade. Also, we got Kai. The team you get during the Final World Championship is also RNG. And getting Kai's team is like the worst because Kai's team has the most health. So we just lost even more time to RNG. XD. No glitches allowed %. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, Game Cuts approved. Game Cuts team approved. That's all I'm gonna say. Just a quick sightseeing trip around New York. Don't blame me. Let's actually do it. Let's do something. Can somebody post a straw poll? Like, somebody go to straw poll, make a quick was that a glitch poll? Yes or no? And let's just let the chat decide. Let's let the chat decide. Somebody make a straw poll. Hello, Pico. I believe somebody joined the voice call. I wanna quickly check who that is. Oh, no, somebody joined, that was not, somebody joined the setup voice call and I don't have streamer mode enabled on that, so I'm gonna quickly drag that, account into, oh my god, I just missed a combo. I'm gonna do this. And drag that account into live. There we go. Yeah, sorry about that, that was definitely not, that was the Discord join sound. Hey Johan, yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of running myself. But Piku should be setting you up right now. If you do want to get set up. Yeah, this run's actually gonna end in very soon. Piku, if you're still listening, you need to set up Suhan very quickly. Because Suhan is about to... I don't know if I'm mispronouncing your name. But this run is going to end very soon. Like, probably like within the next 6-7 minutes. So, Battle 2. And again, we do have to win this too. I'm gonna build up a 2-bar bit base and then use that. I should have used a right-left bit sphere. I still see him alone in the setup voice call, so hopefully, hopefully it doesn't have to happen. Hopefully, I don't know if Pico is gonna be ready because I will not be able to restream the entire run that's coming after this. I believe next run we do have. I forgot what we have coming up. I actually forgot. Bad restreamer. Very bad restreamer. Actually gonna lose some time here. Oh my god, okay, I just covered my window which I'm playing in and I couldn't find it. Breath of Fire 2, yeah, right. Next runner saving me. Next runner saving me hard. Next is another delicious run. Yeah, maybe, I don't know about that. Oh, we missed the animation skip, feels bad. Yeah, next one's actually gonna be super long. I can check now. I can finally, you know, actually check now for real. Because there's a little bit of bit beast. Yeah, we're gonna have Breath of Fire, which is gonna be like 8 hours and 45 minutes, so I hope you guys enjoy that run. 8 hours, 45 minutes EST. That's quite the long run. I'm not sure, is that the longest run of the marathon? That is the longest run of the marathon. Yep. Longest run of the marathon coming up after this. We do have another long run coming up directly after that as well. I believe that's Chrono Cross. I'm actually gonna dodge that. Easy peasy. Yeah, RPGs tend to be very, very long. But yeah. We're almost done with this game. Did somebody make a straw poll already? I don't think so. Somebody make a straw poll, please. I really want to know what the chat thinks. I really want to know what the chat thinks about this. About this World Championship skip. Oh, that was a good combo. Let's go. I can actually use my Bit Beast. And that will actually help. Because Kenny as Titan has Bit Beast XP, so this will actually help for Kenny's Kenny's, you know, 1 Bit Beast usage, because Kenny, oh, maybe I should press buttons. So you can see the animations actually, you know, normally the bladers are supposed to walk to the stadiums, but you can see it just starts immediately like this. So now that we're in the lead by 4 points, we're gonna do the exact same double ring out start. Oh no! Rip. That's now only a one. That's now only a yeah, 1 out of 2 out of 3 Bit Beasts instead of a 3 out of 3. Feels bad. Well, if nobody's making a straw poll, I'm making it doing Bit Beast. Alright. If no one's making a straw poll, I'm just gonna post that straw poll during the next Bit Beast. And you guys can decide, and I'll look at it when the run is done. So at this point, there's only 3 more best of 3 stuff, and all of them are just gonna be this one fight, you know, with 1 Bit Beast enabled. Fortunately, I missed the 1 Bit Beast at the start, so this Kai fight will be a little bit longer. What can you do? What can you do? Should be an all-left combo. Should be an easy all-left combo. No! Feels bad. Oh, we actually can't break. We're actually even on stats. That's super rare. That means we're just gonna bounce off the blade if we do get a like a same tier reversal. We're essentially just gonna bounce off the blade like that. But it also sort of like when you bounce, you also afterwards like kind of like magnet back like that. You saw like it kind of like boosted me back towards the blade. And that can actually push me right back into the defense, and at that point I'll just get a reversal. So, it's not good. Should be an all-left combo, let's go. Oh, come on, we should be a Bit Beast though. There we go. Somebody post the straw poll. Alright, everyone vote in the straw poll that Tarone's just posted. I want to see the results of this. I want to know if this is a glitch or not, if you guys consider this. Hey, Lich. Let's see what the viewership thinks. So Kai using his Bitbeast sphere. I'm gonna open the link actually. It's the sightsee it, Lich. Alright, I have my result. I have the poll open right now. So it looks like 5-2 right now. Oh no, I'm exposed. Exposed. Runs over, runs cancelled. Kappa. Oh no, I missed it and Kai was attacked at the same time. I guess I got exposed unless we get some bunch of no votes in soon. Yeah, you can see like I magneted like sort of like back after the attack already. It's literally a program, like yeah, you could argue that. You could argue that. You could also argue that at that point the game thinks you flew back home and you're just flying to the second part of New York since you already beat it once, but there is no home option at that point, so... Unintended game route? Yeah, maybe, I don't know. So somebody just voted no, so we're 5-3. I'm actually gonna use the Bitbeast one more time. No animation skip, feels bad. But it was probably our last chance to get an animation skip because all the next 2 Bitbeasts are going to be our last Bitbeasts, probably, unless we get like, you know, miss a perfect start again. 4 points, and we are leading by 3 as we exactly want. So 2 more, 6 more fights, 4 more ring outs. That was last frame. Oh, that was too early. No, there we go. Much better. I'm really bad at these ring outs, by the way. That was first frame Monker-S. Yeah. There we go, much better. And now... time to go down, right? Oh, we got an animation skip! You normally never get an animation skip when your opponent, when you use a Bitbeast right off the start. That's kind of cool. But of course, you know, what would Beyblade G-Revolution be without your opponent screwing you over on the last second? So this will probably be like a 231, 230 something. I don't exactly know the timings. But timing will not be when we finish the final fight. Timing will actually be when we go past the text boxes. Because after the final fights, there's going to be text boxes. You know, oh, you won the World Championship, congratulations. You can see I'm trying to move, but I can't. You can see it on the bottom up right, but yeah. Can't move because I attacked. If programmer oversights constitute a glitch and glitches runs of Pokemon generally even possible, that's a good argument right there. It's a really good argument. But yeah, we're almost done. This is the finishing stretch. This is the home stretch. 2 hours of Beyblade action. Culminating in a bunch of final self ring outs. Throwing, my dudes. Throwing for speedrunning. Whoops, we didn't think of that. Yep, exactly. I should have used the Bitbeast. We'll do it now. I feel like because this is a marathon, I should go for safety starts and actually win 2. And then, you know, just throw what, you know. But you know what? You know what? If it happens, it happens. It happened to me during Raid 2. If it happens during the last fight, I will just accept that I took the big L. That's battle 1. This is really important. If I mess with these are the final fights, if I mess this up, I've done this before. I've ringed myself out 3 times and choked a PB. I've done that before. That's battle 2. Do not ring myself out. I've done that before. I've literally wrung myself out 3 times in a row by accident once here. This is it. That's it. Final battle, final probably bit. Brian has 4,000 health, so probably not. We'll probably have to use one more bit base at the end once we build up. Poll results are 5-4, so it's pretty close. It's pretty close, but we're in the finishing stretch. We are in the finishing stretch. This is the final fight. There's going to be a few more text boxes after that. Time will actually be, well, I mean, I technically don't have to explain it since I'm splitting myself, but time will be when Tyson's, we actually have this down to the frame. When Tyson's portrait disappears when you go past the final text box. That's the exact timing frame. The last text box I believe is something like I forgot. I think it's you never change, you never change or you never give up or something like that. That essentially references that, you know, you still owe him a battle. So we're in the home stretch here. Finally. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Exactly. Alright, final... Oh, okay, not yet. Final bit beast, final action, final fight action for me, that's it. This fight is over and done with. And Piku should probably set up Suhin now. Oh, yep. And we're just waiting on Brian here, I'm ready. But it's not time yet, because we've got text boxes. 4 points already. We've led by 1 point, we won. And again, because the game, again, things were like in Egypt or something, so the animations get like super weird. But this is over. Beyblade G Revolution, everyone. These are the final text boxes, only like 40 seconds. I am ready on time. I'll be seeing you, Tyson. BBA Revolution, we are the world champions. The world championship is over. Hopefully my global hotkeys are gonna work, so the timer is actually gonna start. Final text was coming up right soon. Where's Taiki? I'm world championship. Yeah. Where's the second us? That's real world champ. That's the final text box. Time 2:30, 2:36. Timer did not stop because I did not have global hotkeys on. Let me correct that quickly. So it was 2:32, 36. Oh man, running this game is always an experience. So let me correct that. 2:32, 36, well underestimate, that's great. I mean, my world record is like a 2:17, but what can you do? Or 8, I forgot, I don't really run this game for PBs. When you lose a fight to Ray like that, that will happen. So, just normally this is the party where you would shout at the community. Unfortunately, the only person I can shout out for this game specifically is Cards of the Heart. Cards of the Heart runs this game, did the initial routing for this, did pretty much everything. So give a huge shout out. Give Cards of the Heart a follow. He's a great router. He runs many different games, mostly Pokemon Puzzle. If that's your interest, follow Cards of the Heart. I will probably, yeah, while I'm here, I will probably just make a completely unset up Discord. If you guys want to learn this game, I will be creating a, you know, temporary, you know, Discord for this. If you guys want to run this game, if you feel like, then do join the Discord. I'll just very quickly make one, because I really didn't think about, you know, during the run, I was like, oh yeah, we made one for Technomage. I should just make one for this. So do give me a second while I set this thing up. In the meantime, I'll just quickly shout out some other people, because Pico still needs to set up Suhan, because it won't be that fast. And there's still like a little bit of time, so in the meantime, I would just like to quickly shout out some other people. So that was pretty much all the shoutouts I can do for Beyblade G Revolution. There's some... I would like to shout out the Need for Speed community as well, because Need for Speed was like the first game I like really speedran. So without them, I probably wouldn't be running any game at all, right? So what can I say, right? What can I say? So my main game is Need for Speed Carbon. If racing games and stuff interest you, then you can follow me. I don't stream that much, and I usually stream at very bad times, so I do apologize for that. But if that's your kind of thing, then yes, Need for Speed would be your. If you like racing games and all of that stuff, then that's definitely a thing I do. And do give me a second, because I'm still setting up some stuff on my technical end. I'm still setting up some stuff on my Discord end. It'll be a little bit. But yeah, well, Pico also needs a shout out too, and so if Pico has the stream up, then just let me know that if the next one is already ready. Because I am just setting things up at this point. Right. Because the thing about self-restreaming is that you have to set up like all the text in advance and all of that stuff, so do give me a second. We're still like far ahead, and if Suan is already ready to go, then it won't be that long for Pico to actually to start you know, the stream up and figure out everything. So that's an 8:45 EST for the intermission. That's done. That's definitely not GBA 2004 though. I just gotta set up some stuff for the intermission. I just would like to quickly call out, if you type Breath of Fire 2 in the Google search bar, the first link is exclamation in parentheses u.zip. I think Google knows me too well at this point. So I don't actually know what platform the runner is playing on, so I'm just gonna leave that. Pico will know, because there's apparently multiple platforms. But yeah, there's a little, I figured I'd show this off as well. There's a little end credits here. These credits are just infinitely scrolling, but there's a little end credits here. Pico just told me that we're ready to take over, so here's the little end credits. I'm just doing some final things to get ready on my end. So there's that. Show more. That's ready. I'm ready to hop off here. Thanks everyone for watching. Was a pleasure. And one more, yeah, I almost forgot. If you do like to run this, again, I said this during the run. I made a Discord for Technomage. Maybe it's gonna be like 2 or 3 people. But if you do wanna join, if you do wanna learn this game, play this game, I made a Discord for this. I'm gonna invite cards to it as well. Here's the link if you want to learn this game. I will be very, very, very happy to help. This is completely fresh in new Discord. So if you want to learn this game, if you want to help me out with it, or I want me to help out with it, and if not, then I'll just nuke the Discord again, I guess. That's it from me. I'm hopping off. Thanks everyone for watching, and see ya for Breath of Fire. Alright, so I will be, as well, this was also my last run doing my restreaming blog, so I will be heading off here. This is, my shift is over. Pico Fighter will be taking over, will be restreaming, I believe, this run in full. Pico, oh, we'll put the Discord on. Are you restreaming this entire run in full?
We'll only do like almost full, but I have to go before that.
Oh, so we're gonna have to do a mid-run cut, so soon we'll have to local record, so that's where... But yeah, I'll be hopping off here, and... Shoutouts to Pico Fighter. So the stream will go down, don't worry, and don't panic. But stream will go back up once Pico starts streaming again. So no panic, no panic.